busy lately, but you all remembered to do your homework, right? Just because you're not taking a humanities class next year doesn't mean you can blow off classic lit. Hey, are you all
The
listening?
Fuka storyline.
What's wrong, Fuka? You look kind of down.
Huh?
Talk to me. What's bothering you?
It's just Aragaki-senpai.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. I'd never seen him in school, but he'd always be hanging around town. And now he's just gone. It's hard to put it into words.
I took it for granted that everyone would always be around, that nothing would ever change. But some things you can never get back. I didn't consider how easily it could happen. Once I realized that, I started thinking about my parents. I've sort of been avoiding the question, but is it okay for me to leave things with them like this?
Parents, huh? Yeah, that's a tough one. But I think you'll work it out, Fuka.
Moriyama, what are you waiting for? Come on up.
Yeah.
Would it kill you to give your classmates a proper goodbye?
Huh? What's going on?
Hi everyone. I know I haven't been here that long, but I feel like I've made some good friends. I'll remember each and every one of you after I transfer. Thank you all. How's that?
Wait, transfer? What?
Please, game, can I have a crumb of plot? There we go. More.
You're a weird one, you know that? The biggest bitch in school is leaving, and you're gonna miss her?
You're transferring, and you didn't say anything?
It's not like it would have made a difference. Why make us both depressed? But yeah, my dad suddenly collapsed, and they say it'll take a while for him to recover because of some complications.
Sorry, I watched somebody else play Persona 5, and or it might have even been Persona 4, and your something collapsed comes up surprisingly often. So anytime somebody says it, it's gonna it's gonna make me amused. Yeah, it's quite. It's one of those. Oh, if I had pennies, you know, I'd have a surprising amount of pennies. You know, not I wouldn't be a millionaire, but like, be able to buy some sweets.
We don't really have that much money, so we can't afford to stay in this area.
I mean, like one. Actually, in the 80s, I would have been able to afford some sweets.
You know, now that I think about it, you're the only one who bothered being friends with a weirdo like me. But like I said before, we're both in the same boat. My parents act like I don't even exist. I hate living with them. That's why I was so jealous when you moved into the dorm.
Natsuki-chan.
You know, you've really changed, Fuka. You're a lot more cheerful now. But why'd you move when your house is, like, right here?
Huh? Well,
If you don't want to say, that's okay. I'm sure you've got your reasons. But if it's something that you and your parents can work out, then do it while you have a chance. It'll be a while before my dad's in any condition for us to have a heart-to-heart. What am I doing? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. You know, Fuka, I used to think every day was just the same depressing routine. And I'm only saying this because it's you, but you don't really get many second chances in life.
Natsuki-chan.
I guess this is the last time I'll see this view. I won't be in school next week because I'll be packing, so I guess this is goodbye.
No!
Don't you dare come see me off. I want to say goodbye on my own terms. Come on, don't give me that look.
But you're leaving so suddenly.
Hey, I'm not all broken up about this, just so you know. I've changed a lot since I met you. I'm gonna try and figure out what I really want to do with my life.
I know you can do it, Natsuki-chan.
Well, now I really feel like I gotta do it. No pressure, right?
No.
I got one last thing I want to say before I go. If you just accept the way things are, then you'll never move forward. Just like me. So I hope you can figure out what you want too.
What I want, I used to try and please everyone, just to fit in. I was afraid of not being liked. So, I always went along with the people around me. But I never really thought about what I wanted.
That's so you. Well, if they don't like you for who you are, I say screw them. But I like you, Fuka. Even if you hate yourself.
Natsuki-chan.
Well, I better get going.
Huh? Natsuki-chan? Here, even if we're apart, we're still connected. So, we can always talk, right? Thanks for being my friend. I'm kinda tearing up now. Natsuki-chan. Even if we're apart, we're still connected. I get it now, Natsuki-chan. I'd always assumed my powers were a reflection of my faults. I was always worried about how other people see me, and that's why my powers let me see others. But I guess there is something I want after all. Seeing everyone getting along and working together makes me so happy. So, I want us to treasure this forever. I have the power to connect people, even when they're apart. My persona has given me this amazing gift. The friendship I've always wanted.
It's just the same person. The resolution in Fuka's heart has awakened a new persona. Just looks basically the same as the old one. Lucia's given rise to Juno. Who the fuck are you? Juno? Revelation grants one positive random enhanced positive effect to all allies. When do we get to use that?
There you are.
Oh, what are you all doing here?
It is unusual to find you up on the rooftop.
What are you doing here, though?
Well, we didn't see you around, so we weren't sure if you were all right.
I think I figured it out.
Okay.
I've made up my mind. I'm going to do everything I can with the power I've been given. This is what I've decided I want to do.
Sure?
Sorry. I guess that was out of nowhere, wasn't it?
You sure you're all right?
Da 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 da. Oh, that's class is ended for today. Oh look, there's Chihiro. But we can't ever talk to her again because we've already maxed her out, so it's pointless. Hey. Oh, I was hoping I'd have one of those things. Oh, Kinji's on his last one. Oh, so I do have Oribus. Never mind. Come on. Whatever, we should finish him anyway.
Yo.
It's what? Ah, there we go. Some cool stuff.
Oh, welcome back.
Lifetime of love.
Oh. Yes. These bugs. I will target them with a repellent. That should be enough for today. It's about time we head back.
Okay, that was a bit on its own.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth. I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. Two
Nice.
this time, I believe, and there seems to be an acquaintance of yours among them. I suggest you carry out a rescue post-haste. Goodbye now.
Dang it.
Good morning.
It's already mid-October, we're 2 weeks away from the final battle. Doubt. It all went by so fast, but it made me realise I'm so glad everyone welcomed me to the team. Thank you for Trench-kun. I'm glad I met you, Fuka. Didn't think you'd say something like that. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Let's do our best in the final battle. I don't think it matters if I have the thing.
Lilies are too fragrant. Roses aren't really my thing. Maybe Gerberas? Oh, sorry. I'm redecorating my room and was thinking of getting some flowers to go with it. I think I'll go with the Gerberas. What color do you think I should get?
She's wearing pink, so keep pink. What's a gerbil?
You think so? I like pink too. I guess we have the same taste, huh? Then it's decided. I'll get these. Come to think of it, Gerberas by themselves might be a little plain. What other flowers do you think would look nice? Oh, wait, you've never seen my room, have you? Well then why am I even asking you?
Invite me over then.
You wish. I'm not falling for that trick. You're as bad as Junpei.
No, I'm fucking not.
To be honest, any flowers would be fine if they were from you. Just kidding.
Yukari seems to be full of laughter today. Seems to have grown closer.
Wow, look at the time. Gosh, what should I get? I'm actually a pretty indecisive person. A ranunculus wouldn't be bad either.
We fought one of those in Tartarus, didn't we? After hanging out with Yukari, I decided to return to the dorm. I want to go ahead. Lot more of the lost lately, huh? There's only one shadow left. Once we destroy the whole thing will be over. Let's do it, man. Let's... Alright, well, you lucky I have nothing to do tonight. Free to do whatever, so I'm going to Tartarus.
Oh, yeah.
154.
Right now, all I can do is empty my head and swim. Let's keep going.
Yes, we got the advantage. Your current one knocks one down. All right, we're not gonna go easy. Now remember you. And that's how it's done.
Might be good for mixing.
Let's do the same thing for our next fight.
I wonder if this scenery somehow correlates with the heavy shadow presence here.
Is it 156? I heard 154, but then they added.
Try to open as many chests as you can. I'm sure there will be all kinds of useful items inside.
I wonder who's been placing them here. Assuming it's on purpose.
Whatever.
So this is where the stairs were.
Is that? Let's do this.
All right.
All right, let's do this.
Now's the time.
The best bet would be. Let's go.
Should have known they're not unique bosses. You're healed. Those crazy twins.
You hit a weakness. You hit a weakness. Nice work as always, Kirijo-senpai. That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone. Oh, hello.
There's a cat.
Okay.
Okay.
A shadow. What will you do?
What? Yes. Welcome back. Marvelous. I'm look. I can set.
145, 150.
Oh, yes.
Hang on, what?
I can set.
145, 150,
Oh, yes.
128.
Very well.
Fucking cats keep wandering in here.
Uh-huh.
If alchemy existed, an entire city could look like... Let's do this.
All right.
This will be no problem at all.
Nice one, leader.
Now's the time.
Best bet would be. Let's go.
I don't think you have any skills for this. The enemy's frozen. Now's your chance.
You...
Oh no! Got to get up somehow! Times like these call for this.
She has a res ability, John.
This will do the trick.
Thank goodness. Now let's try first attack. That about does it. No shadows detected. Oh, hello.
Best to stay on your toes here. Hey, let's get the jump on that shadow.
I've been wanting a new coat, so oh no!
Neat.
A shadow. What will you do?
We'll run
found the
past it.
stairs. treasure chest. Someone's over.
Yes.
It's supposed to be someone we knew.
Good day. I can sense.
145-150.
Oh, yes.
Oh, there's loads of people.
Very well.
The higher we go, the tougher the shadows get.
Okay.
Shadow up ahead. Taking it out?
I saw a shopping channel on TV the other day, but do you think it sells anything?
What? Yes. Welcome back.
Let's keep going.
Hey, there's a treasure chest.
There's no more turning back. This marks a fresh start for me.
Oh no! Oh, thank goodness we rescued Micah.
Oh, there's a treasure chest.
Oh, what we're here for?
I left a magazine in the lounge, and the next thing I know, it's gone. Someone take it?
I think it was Junpei-kun. He said that the model on the front cover was cute. Yes.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. Fuck. Fuck, I didn't want to do that.
And they say that God only gives us trials we can overcome. Do you think that's really true?
No.
Enemy spotted. Let's take him.
I just realized the shadows can only identify it.
I don't know if I can be bothered to do it though. I think we'd want to get stronger first. I'm just gonna.
Oh, hello.
We rescued some cats.
Attention, please.
Let's compare the names used for months in Japanese and English. The latter is a mess. October the 10th. Come on now. So everyone knows what Julius Caesar, right? Well, if it's not for it's not just his fault. The English names for months are off. Did you know the name is actually the word July? Yes, I do. Many people and gods have had their names used this way throughout history. Isn't it interesting to see how a person can affect the entire languages?
Well then.
There's a question, John. Which Roman goddess has been theorized as the namesake for the month of April? gonna guess Diana, but some speculated April was originally called Aprilis, named after Aphrodite. The Greek name was goddess Venus. Well, that's fucking cheating, because then it's Aphrodite. Others believe it to be revived from the Latin verb meaning to open. They argue that April is the beginning of the season where flowers and other plants begin to open up. I, however, prefer my word origins to have a bit more romantic flair. Here's another example. Could he be even more charming?
What's up? All right. Another day, another bowl of ramen.
Despite its simple appearance, the soup has complex flavors enhanced by the noodles.
Damn, this really is some bomb ramen. How could I ever leave this city? Miss Kano must be in Kyushu by now. I wonder if she had her wedding already.
I'm stealing your egg!
Hey, dude, give that back! That egg's all I got in this world, man. Hand it over or else.
We chatted for a while.
Man, it's always a blast hanging out with you. That said, I still want a girlfriend.
You've got this.
Yeah, dude, and you can be my wingman. Let's go pick up some chicks. No. I'm getting off track. I've been doing some thinking after everything that went down. When Emmy left, I was sad, sure, but on top of that, I felt really dumb.
Because you're being really dumb.
Or did I just love the idea of dating a teacher? I thought about it a lot. But I couldn't figure it out. What I did figure out is you're a true friend.
Are we still talking about love?
We're talking about the heart, dude. Don't you feel it? Just shut up and feel it. Anyway, here, take this.
It's a handmade choker? Barely know her.
Figured you could pull it off. Your fashion sense is kind of, so I wanted to help you out. I mean, that's what best friends do, right? It's a symbol of our friendship.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the magician arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the magician within thyself.
Magic Ian. It's Futsan Nushi, warrior god.
Man, I worked up an appetite acting all weird around you. More eggs, please. Make it 10.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
You want to go ahead. Tower. Temperance. Fortune. Tower, temperance, fortune. Looks up to the skies. Oh, there's a quest apparently.
Marvelous. I'm looking. How may I assist you? Will you register it? I've completed registration. Please take a look.
Get some.
Is this acceptable? Very well. It's yours. Is this acceptable? Very well. It's yours. This persona, yes? Please take a look. You are already carrying that one. So you'll be summoning this through your inner strength. Are you finished? We look...
Men say men's supposed to be ballsy and women charming, but it's really the other way around, I see. Well, if you put plenty of attractive, anyone would open up to you, though. What? Masamune Date decided to pursue Hideyoshi Yotomi, so he headed over to Odawara. Can you feel his heart-rending sorrow that came from such a decision? I wish I was born in that era. I could have fought alongside Masamune Date. Alright, now this turns into a real wild ride from here on. Blink and you might miss something. And it's sleepy. I am maximum... No, stay awake. I need the lessons. The Sengoku era, days when men were in their full glory. The modern age is terrible. Where's the samurai spirit gone? Let's review. Guns happened. That's what happened. What was covered on the Sengoku era? First thing, no era was ever better. Secondly, yeah, just jot that down. Best friend, time to never hang out with you ever again.
Hey there.
Chariot. Now that I think about it before, she said a lot about exams and I skipped it for some reason. We're back in St. Dawn, we've never gone back together before.
Remember how I told you I wanted to improve my cooking? Well, I've been trying a lot since then, but I can never seem to get the taste right. I still don't have a feel for how much salt to add. How do you do it?
Just a dash or two.
A dash? Oh, so speed is important? Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I've just been pouring it in slowly. I'll try and remember that. To tell you the truth, I was actually hoping I could make something you'd really like. but I don't think I'll be able to do that for a while. Maybe cooking just isn't for me. Oh, sorry. I know you're just trying to help me, and all I'm doing is being negative.
Don't get this. Just take it slow. Practice makes perfect.
That's true. I've only just started. I can't let this keep me down. Maybe I should try taking notes. That might help me figure out what I'm doing wrong. I actually have quite a lot of trouble staying optimistic about things. In my head, I always imagine something going horribly wrong. That's why sometimes I feel like giving up when I'm cooking. But you know, when I'm around you or the rest of the team, I never think like that. You've all given me so much confidence in myself. So, I'm really thankful to be a member of C's. That's why I want to show you all my gratitude.
Booker is starting to trust me. It seems we've grown closer. Oh.
Maybe I should watch one of those cooking shows on TV.
Maybe.
Actually, might be a little too advanced for me. The library might have some books for beginners, though. But in that case, I can't really read while cooking. I wouldn't want to get the pages dirty.
I'll help you find something.
Oh, you don't mind? But... I don't know. If we're looking for books, that means we'd need to go to the bookstore. It's not a big deal or anything, but I don't really like going to bookstores. Oh my gosh! When did it get so late? I have to go! The hairdryer burned out, so I was planning on fixing it. But I was hoping to get it done before Yukari-chan and the others got back. Sorry. Do you mind if we up the pace on the way back?
Hurried back to Domofuka.
Oh, welcome back.
Be alone.
No. It's you. Hey. Can you help me out, kid? I don't feel so good. Damn it. I can't believe I let this happen. How pathetic. Oh. I'm in bad shape.
Are you okay?
I just told you I'm in bad shape, didn't I? Don't piss me off, kid. Making my headache worse. I'm not gonna waste my breath repeating myself. I completely forgot I have a memorial service to conduct. Citing the Heart Sutra with a hangover is gonna be rough. Back in the day, all I needed was a cold shower and I'd be fine no matter how much I drank. I guess I'm getting old, huh?
I'm fucking 40 and I can't drink anymore. I mean, I have to be careful what I drink. There was a stream. I was like day drinking with my friend. It was like a festival type thing. And I swear it was the lager. And I just had to stop the stream. I had a hangover during the day that I was drinking. Let alone the fucking next one.
It's always in times like these when it's hardest to be alone.
You live by yourself?
You act like you don't care about others, kid. You
No, I don't.
sure can be nosy when you want to. I got all these gaudy rings on now, but I used to wear a wedding ring, you know? If you think about it, it's
better to be alone. Less stress. You don't have to wait for someone else to get out of the bathroom when you need to go. My son took forever in there. Yeah, living alone is the way to achieve peace and serenity. Everything we see has form. No form has permanence. It's all in constant motion. Form has no self. Its true face is that of emptiness. And yet, form is emptiness, and emptiness is form. No two things in this world are the same. Well, to put it simply, no matter how hard you try to live your life right, someone else can always mess it up.
Who did that for you?
Form is emptiness, and emptiness is form. Maybe getting involved with you messed up my life a bit too.
Contrary to his words, I can sense feelings of affection from Mitetsu. I feel like I understand Mitetsu a little better now. It's unusual, Mark.
I'm gonna go home, kid. My head's killing me. Oh yeah, about the memorial service. It was a 7th-day memorial. Kid was only 19. Random murder victim. What a harsh world we live in. Be careful on your way home too, kid.
I said goodbye to Mitetsu and went back to the dorm.
Oh, sorry. No one was here, so I figured it'd be okay.
It's rare to see you here. Is it for the archery team?
Yes, the teacher wanted a report.
I see. That's a lot of responsibility.
Oh, not really. It's nothing compared to what you have to do. Actually, I wanted to ask you something.
Hmm?
Senpai, what are you fighting for?
Is this the plot kicking in?
Well, I guess you could say it's my way of atoning for the past.
In my case, I don't think I really have a reason anymore. I mean, I know the whole story about my father now. I guess I could still fix the mistakes he left behind, though. Maybe I should have thought about this earlier, huh? But it took me this long to start questioning myself.
That's understandable.
It seems like everyone has their own reason for fighting. Well, defeating the shadows is probably a good enough reason, huh?
What are you trying to say?
I'm not exactly sure, but it's all gonna be over after the next full moon, so there's not much point in thinking about it.
That's true. Once we put an end to this, we can go back to a normal high school life. The rest of the student council will be here soon. We can pick this up later, though, if you want.
Oh no, that's okay. Thanks for listening.
Class is ended for today. More.
Sorry for taking so long. I wanted to buy something to use as a secret ingredient in my cooking. But I couldn't really decide, and I wasn't sure how to use whatever I'd buy.
Start with the basics first.
Yes, you're right. I haven't even gotten the basics down yet. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. First thing I need to do is find something that I can actually make. I'm still having a lot of trouble getting things right, but I can't give up yet. Not after all your support. And it's not like I have any other redeeming qualities.
You're a hard worker.
No, that's not true at all. I mean, everyone in our group works hard, and beyond that, I think you all have something that you're good at. Not me. I mean, I guess I'm sort of good with machines, but that's it.
Donatello.
It's honestly not worth mentioning. Really, I just happen to like them. It's not exactly something worth boasting about. When I was little, I remember my dad's hobby was to work on complicated sound equipment. He'd fix things like broken amplifiers or headphones that only played sound on one side. I've always loved watching him work on those things. That's probably why I was drawn to working with machines in the first place. But I don't think that would be very useful to repay everyone's kindness. Plus, if we do ever have any technical needs, like when we're fighting, then we've always got the Kirito group's support. Not to mention that I'm kind of embarrassed about it all. I mean, it's not a very feminine hobby.
That's not true. Why do you think that?
Why? Huh, I don't know. Maybe because it was originally my dad's hobby? I sure seem to talk about my problems a lot, huh? I wonder why it's so easy talking to you. I feel like you stop me from being so negative all the time. Actually, I might owe a lot to you in that sense.
And Fuku trusts me now. Seems we've grown closer, but...
Oh, it's getting late. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk so much. Let's go home.
Fuku and I went to the dorm together.
Oh, welcome back.
Hello, brother! It's not quite metaphor, not quite yet. How far through the year are we? Dads, if you want to go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. Minding my biz, mind your own biz. Whatever I giz. Hey, hey. I don't know why I did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're not at the final fucking dungeon. Fucking lies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're only like halfway through. Fuck. What's that? It's Culture Day. Why is it orange? Oh, that's the full moon. That's it. It's the finals. The Emperor's birthday. Okay, might skip months though. Okay. What are we doing? No messages. Let's hang out with a strange monk. The night time of love. So the fun thing about the songs in this game is... have I mentioned this before? I know I've mentioned it, but have I mentioned it to you before? So me, Adam and Luke would have grown up... One of the games that we played, specifically Adam would have owned for the Dreamcast, was a game called Jet Set Radio. Sorry, I got distracted by the rapping. And Jet Set Radio was a game about tagging things and grinding. One of those genres that disappeared for a decade and then came back eventually. It was really weird. A lot of that happened quite often, where everyone just goes all in on a genre and just forgets like all the rest of them. But it contains a song that has rapping. And like Japan just had one CD that just everyone got. So Persona 5 the original, Jet Set Radio, Star Ocean 4 or 5, I don't remember which Star Ocean, all has the same rapping, And it sounds fucking bizarre in all of them. I think Jet Set Radio is the best one because the rap's actually to the time of the song. The rap is in this game, but they rewrote the rap. I think it's specifically the Dorm. It's like, and that's not all the games. It's just like, I just don't understand it. I understand that you buy a texture CD. That's what you used to do in Japan. Like, I think people discovered it recently, the textures that Mario came from. So, like, whenever you want to, you know, do like this railing, you wouldn't just get a railing thing. You'd buy you'd get the railing texture, and you apply it to stuff. And so, like, why wouldn't you do that with music as well? And it's like, don't you guys hire musicians and stuff? And, like, I guess not. I could, like, nowadays, they do. Japanese games have really good music nowadays. But I guess they didn't always. Like, I think Nier is in Nier Automata. But whichever was the Nier Replicant, the original, where he just sort of spent half the budget on music. And it didn't have a massive budget or anything. But it's like, you could tell that a musician was specifically hired, like, to do the game. But like, I don't know, it just feels weird, because obviously there was an era, Monkey Island's a really good example of this. Monkey Island, LucasArts, they had to hire artists to do their pixel art. But not pixel artists, because that wasn't a thing that existed. You just have to, and like, there's not a TED talk, but you can find talks on the internet about how a guy was doing early pixel work, and like, he was explaining, like, the color palette for 8-bit cut games has, like, bright pink is one of the pigments, and there's only like one green and one blue, and it's just like, why, like, the reasons those weren't prioritized because a mathematician designed it, and they're just equal spacing, and that's when they had to invent dithering, which is where you have the every other dot effect, just to get all the rest of the colors and things like that. But like, I guess it's the same. You hire musicians, but like, not like 8-bit musicians. You just hire musicians to figure that shit out, and then you have to do it on a computer. Obviously, Final Fantasy famously had a guy that wasn't a musician. He just enjoyed it. But like, obviously, I guess they just had to evolve through time. Because nowadays, obviously, you hire orchestras. There's like people whose job it is to do that sort of thing. The point is, I think it's fucking wild that there's a CD that you could buy with rap on, and it just turns up in a lot of Japanese games. I mean, Alan Wake is my favorite example of a lot of that, because Max Payne. Max Payne, all the, not the voice actors, but all the faces you see in Max Payne, every single mook, the villain, they're all just people in the office. Like, the main villain of Max Payne is just the writer's mum, because they needed an older woman. It's just like, and like, it's because it's just 12 people in the office. What are you going to do? I should have done the pink one. That might have been a unique thing. If you want to go ahead, free to do whatever, I'm chill. Oh, you can still do that. I'm not sure if they do anything. I don't know if I have. I've got to level up with other people, and I can't afford to do events that don't level you up. Okay, I don't have the star thing though.
See you.
I've downloaded a thing that lets me fast forward because so much of this game is fucking slow.
Please take a look. So you'll be summoning this may it be your inner strength. Very well. We look.
How far are you in metaphor, if you're still there? Of course he wants me to hurry over. He likes running to places.
Yo. All right, I'm getting fancy today and adding an egg to my order. Whew, that hit the spot.
Ooh,
You got a lot
you
of
told me
egg
to
for
do
your
that.
buck here. Man, can't remember the last time I had such a fresh egg. Maybe I should get some for them too.
Who's them?
Oh, my siblings. Got 4 younger ones. Our apartment's pretty small though, so we're packed like sardines.
Sounds rough and fun. But I'm not allowed to say that. It sounds fun.
There's never a dull moment. You want to come over sometime? Might be fun.
So this is from the jump around, jump around, jump around now?
It was allowed.
It's from that rap CD, but like they changed
I
it.
never mentioned this, but my father died 5 years ago. We were told his car fell off a cliff. I'm not fishing for sympathy or anything. I just thought you should know.
Tell me about his family situation. He's going through some tough times. Feel like we're getting closer.
Whoa, it's already this late? The preschool's gonna be letting out soon. See ya.
It's getting dark, so I should head home.
Welcome back.
Good day. What are you dressed like? Yeah, you have that thing. Okay, I've gone too efficiently on. I could hang out with Ken. Still need his thing. Yeah, it gets his ability. Need to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed.
So, I was hoping you could watch me as I make the coffee.
Sure, but I've never made coffee
Thank
before,
you.
so I'm not gonna help.
Okay, the beans are freshly ground and accurately measured. The water is about 90 degrees Celsius. Now, the pace and angle when pouring the water are really important. All right, here I go. Pour slowly and quietly in a circular motion. You'll know you're doing it right when it starts smelling really good.
Just get a cafetiere.
It's not exactly what you'd get at a cafe, but I think I've improved a lot. There's so much to consider when making coffee. I get why people are so particular about it. I know it's a bit weird to ask at this point, but when do you feel like drinking coffee the most?
Never, because it's shit. I don't really drink it much.
Oh, are you more of a tea person, like Mitsuru-san? In all honesty, I never really went out of my way to drink it either. When my mom was still alive, the house used to smell like this every morning. Now I realize how often she'd make coffee, even on days she was busy. I saw on TV the other day that smells and memories are linked closely together. The smell of coffee reminded me of my mom. But in your case, I wonder if it'll remind you of the times we spent here, drinking coffee together.
Let's do it more often then.
In that
case, I'd better practice and treat you to another cup while we still have time. It'd be pretty sad if you only remembered my coffee being bitter. I feel like I haven't gotten into something like this for a long time. I also think it's helped me practice staying focused. Maybe it's because I've been doing it so diligently.
He looks so satisfied when talking about coffee. Ah, he's gained the ability to automatically recover 5 SP each turn in battle. That's actually fucking amazing.
Anyways, thanks a lot. Because of you, I think I understand the taste of coffee a little
All
better.
thanks to the power of coffee.
Besides, if my mom liked it, I'm sure I will too. Oh, there's still more if you want a refill.
Excellent coffee.
I've gotten a lot better now, so I hope you'll join me again sometime. Next time, it's gonna be even better than it was today.
Moon is waxing. Stayed up a bit too late last night. Playing computer games. I didn't expect Miss Teruchi to pull such a legendary move in Mahjong last night. Never had that bad of luck before. Didn't your favourite MMO get shut down? It is because of the time of the month. I still can't get over it. No, that's... Sorry, I just added a couple of words there. Who should ask this one? In most of Japan, October is considered the month without gods because they're not around. They fuck off. There's one region that calls it the month with gods because that's where they all go. Do you know which one it is? No, how the fuck would I know this? I reckon it's Izumo though. I don't know. All the gods in Japan go in Izumo to meet, forge relationships with one another, start clubs, you know, that sort of thing. I want to be blessed with a loving relationship too, but first need some money and then to find love and then to work hard. So I guess the first thing is I need to go to Naganaki's shrine, pay my respects, so it's already too late to shoot. Announced it correctly, everyone thinks I'm so fucking cool. But it does nothing because I'm maximum charm. I think months that happen are going to get skipped because I can't see it continuing on forever. They have a new burger. Okay, I should finish off stories. Let's buy some weapons off the police.
I'm gonna think. Now you're here. Much obliged. Good to see you. What do you got? Wanna sell in bulk?
Yes.
All right.
There's all the rubbish I don't need.
What'll it be? Prices are a bit lower today. Take a look if you have the chance.
Ooh.
Got some new things in stock. Check it out. If everything look good here, great. It's all yours. Great. It's all yours. Everything look good here? All right then.
He's got a pretty good one.
Great. It's all yours.
Railgun?
All right then.
You can't sell a railgun to children. Oh, I will miss the rocket punch.
All right then. Everything look good here? Having second thoughts?
Do you not have a weapon to sell? Yeah.
All right then. What are you looking for?
That's fine.
You think I'm back soon?
I should have probably checked. So Odagiri is Emperor.
to the Velvet Room. This is your progress so far. Does that persona catch your eye? This persona, is this acceptable? Very well, it's yours.
What kind of
You can't control this one yet. You can't control this one yet.
Dude,
This power might be too much for you. This persona is powerful.
Chernobog. I want Chernobog, but I lose my Emperor that I just got out. I'll buy him later. Who are you?
This would be a wise choice.
Oh, it's the final one of the Woobly Woos. I need you for special fusion, don't I?
special
To make
persona you desire, is it?
Norn? Yeah, yeah. Cool.
Very well. We look forward.
Regarding the incident from the other day, with the cigarette butt in the boys' bathroom, it seems the teachers want the student expelled as soon as we find out who it is.
What?
Well, I guess we should have
It does
expected
hurt the
that.
school's reputation.
I'll keep everyone posted on this. That's all for now.
Seems a little harsh.
Expulsion, huh? So, what do you think about all of this? About the smoker's punishment, I mean.
Seems too harsh.
Yes, I think so too.
Well, thank fuck for that.
Once I catch the culprit, I'll give him a good talking to. The goal here should be to prevent this from happening again. I'm not counting on it, but it'd be great if I could get people like him to change their ways. I don't sympathize with students who break the rules, but does kicking the bad kids out really make the school a better place?
I mean, statistically.
It's really not like me to whine about it. I guess I'm just confused because I feel so powerless. If I can go above and beyond this time and earn the teacher's trust, my word will hold more weight around here. Just you watch. I'll work my way to the top.
I mean, you're not going to be able to do that because you're a student. You're just going to work your way out of school. Oh!
I still have some work left to do. I need to compile a list of suspects. You can head on out of here. And take care.
Welcome back.
Soon it'll be a full moon.
I have a suggestion.
Romero appears to be both motivated and prepared as well. Also, he's a dog. Oh, there's literally no one to hang around with. If you want to go ahead. It's the usual animal show. Today's the last day of the special on the wolves. Koromaru seems to sympathize with the wolf leaders protecting the pack. He's given me a look of fierce determination. Keep up the great work. Want to be the leader now? Focus even harder on the Wolfpack leader now. Compared to before, the look in Koromaru's eyes seems to have changed. I'm just imagining somebody looking at a dog being like, its eyes have changed. It's more determined. It's a dog. It's a fucking dog. It's doing a dog expression. It's as if he's gained a sense of pride from the wolf's leader. And now he has the ability to auto Masukanda. Which is actually pretty fucking useful, to be honest. Look, you look determined. Koromaru is keeping sharp. Watching animals live in the wild has helped me be better at academics. That's how that works. God damn it. That was Nobby, and I got him confused with Ryan. One second. Sorry about that. I popped to the shops to buy some cream egg. Vitally important. Did I get one of those? What are we doing? This is dog we're interacting with. We watched the program to the end. I should head back to my room. I can hear people talking.
You know what?
Just me or more people coming down with apathy syndrome lately?
Yep.
My friend's brother's friend got it too. It's starting to scare me. It's on the news every day now. Did you see the special program they ran? Apparently Nostradamus predicted that all this would happen. No, he didn't. No, he fucking didn't. Ah, that's a grey hair, John. I was like, what's that? What's that on your face? The grey hair. First bell has rung. Class has ended for today. Let's go. I have a passion for fashion. Let's go to the fashion club.
Oh, hello. Yes.
Yes. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the screen. Going to the home economics room. Skills will flourish, but I will not be outdone.
It is hopeless. I cannot focus. I have barely sung anything at all.
What's wrong?
I just keep thinking about my uncle. How can I convince him to let me stay here? Maybe if I became a samurai, I could stand up to him.
Sadly, it's not the Sengoku period.
Maybe if we go have ourselves a sweet snack, I can come up with a plan. Will you go to Azuki High with moi?
Let's do it.
Then to Azuki High we go. I have thought about this even in my dreams.
Don't know why it's not altering.
If I return to my home country now, I would never forgive myself. I want to stay here, in Japan, even if I have to eat dirt.
I have your back.
Hatashikanai. It means the world knows you are here for me. Chitsuwa. Actually, I have come up with a plan. Wait, I will return to my home country. Mochiron. But of course, I will not give up just like that. Once I persuade my uncle, I will return. I will show him that this is a wonderful country. All I need to do is figure out how to explain it to him. And with you at my side, I know I will find a way. Please, I can't do it without you. Onegaishimasu.
I can see the sense, but I can sense the Bebe trusts me. Bay.
day is coming to an end. We will pick this up next time. Until we meet again.
We parted ways and went back to the dorm, so I'm going to have to use the asthma pump.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Oh, my evenings aren't doing anything anymore. Soul cleansing air. Let's sing some. No, I don't need to sing karaoke. Let's use the crane machine to get ourselves an elephant. Maybe they should fade the song out. I got it! Put your hands up! Yeah, sure, why not? This is a very interesting game. I played the racing game Real Wheel Racer. Took the best races and felt like I became one with the wind. Why doesn't he like ballerinas?
Good evening. It'll be a full moon again in just another week, finally. This will be the 12th ordeal. Are you ready? I can't tell if time's been at a crawl or flying on by.
Oh, it's been at a crawl.
But either way, a lot's happened, hasn't it? It's a bit soon to be reminiscing, though. How about I come see you once it's over? Be careful now.
Meeting is cancelled. Did Odagiri-san do something?
Why? Is something wrong?
He was called to the faculty office by a teacher earlier. I think it's about that cigarette butt.
Did something happen? Better head to the faculty office.
Don't be so stubborn. All you have to do is write his name on the list.
He was appointed to the student council by the president herself. He's a responsible person. That's why I didn't add him to the suspect list.
You know there are witnesses who've seen him wandering the streets late at night, don't you? I thought you hated students who don't follow the rules.
It's not that I doubt the witness reports. It's more that I trust him. So I'm not adding him to the list.
Odagiri, I really thought you were smarter than this. You can go ahead and forget about our deal.
If you'll excuse me then.
So, you heard all that.
You stood up for me.
Maybe it sounded that way, but all I did was say how I really felt. That teacher suspects you of all people. How he ever got certified is a mystery to me. Don't worry. Even if the whole school turns on me, I'll have your back.
Cool. Well.
I'll have your back.
I mean, we should just say Aki, one of the, you know, the guy who just died. We should say it was his cigarette butt. We shouldn't. That would be horrible. Well then, welcome back. If you don't mind, there's something I'd like to ask of you. It's about Aragaki-kun's room. I wasn't gonna blame him for leaving cigarette butts, I promise. Can't bear leaving it as it is. Could ask you to organise his remaining belongings. He had no relatives to pass anything on to and didn't have many possible possessions in the first place. What are you talking about? He's got his orphanage relations. Aki, there's literally somebody in the team who is like essentially a brother to him. What the fuck are you talking about? His room will be cleaned out by the staff next month, so if you could do what you can before October 31st, I'm sure it'll be tough. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Oh, this is actually his stuff. The door's slightly ajar. Open it. Familiar looking envelope inside the drawer. Inside the envelope is a single piece of paper. It's a document with the following written on it. Reinstatement form, Mr. Principal, Gekko-kan High School. Appears to be the school reinstatement form Mitsuru asked me to give him. The date and reason are blank, but there's a signature. Looks like Aragaki's handwriting. Someone there.
It's you. Sorry for surprising you. I had a feeling someone was in here, so I came to check. What's that?
Aww.
Did you find this?
Yes.
I see. He made a habit of not leaving behind any personal belongings, but... I have no idea when he filled out this form to return to school, or whether he even planned to hand it in, but I think this is proof that he was thinking about the promise we made.
I'm sure it is. I love that you can take credit for it.
Yes. He was so against it, and yet he still left this for us. I should show Akihiko, or... Actually, maybe I shouldn't. He probably wouldn't approve. Let's just keep this between us for now.
Sounds like a plan. Ooh, I've not read them yet. You put them on your server, right? So at some point, ooh, hang on. There's a thing I've been meaning to do, is you can shout out other people. I mean, you can do that anyway, obviously, but like, you can press a button, like a button that does snail, but instead of snail, it shouts out other Twitch channels. Or you can use it to advertise your Discord and stuff like that. This is your cream egg. You're gonna have to grab it. You just have to reach towards the screen. Just. Sounds like a plan. See, Barbara,
couldn't agree more.
This is an RPG. It's about killing monsters.
Stubborn teammates gives me a headache. Thanks to you, I was able to understand how he really felt.
These are supposed to be teenagers, even though that no teenager in the history of teenagers have acted like this.
Here, you take this. It should go to you, since you're the one who got him to open up.
No, why? You fucking knew him for years. I knew him for like a month. What are you doing?
Someday, once we leave the storm, then I'll tell Akihiko. I'll tell him about his struggle returning to this room to fulfill the promise we made. That he never forgot those days when it was just the three of us. Not even for a moment.
You've witnessed Aragaki's final wishes. You can now fuse Hellbiker, the hooligan of the underworld. Thanks, game. Yes.
Precisely.
I'm not going to trap myself in this room forever. Games. Games, games, games. Hello, Crusader. What are they doing in this one today? I don't want Ganesha Bank. I want the other one. I've not been efficient, and now I have nothing to do. Just hang out with a robot girl, I guess. No, I'm gonna get Beef Bowl. This is Persona 3 Reload, the remake of Persona 3. One of the remakes, there's like 3 of them, but the modern one. I'm gonna have some, is it, no it's, no, pork ramen increases your charm. I need to have the fish to increase my academics. Everyone knows that, and it's got omega-3 in. I ordered the Prodigy platter. Hey, wonder what's in this food. I feel like my mind is clearer than usual. So the basic premise of a Persona game is that instead of like a normal RPG where you go around the world and you go to towns and you buy stuff and you know, you fight monsters and stuff, instead in a Persona game it takes place over the course of an entire year and specific plot points happen on specific days, and when you're not in the dungeon you're just doing school, and it's tied to your stats, so hanging out with people enough will increase your powers in a certain area. Class is now in session. Salamander Soul Blue Hen. Actually, oh, this is the worst fucking teacher. Should I go over the evocation? He's teaching me magic. Miss Toriyumi is feeling under the weather again, so I'll be replacing her today. There's something about autumn that makes people overstuff themselves. I'd never do that. Be sure to keep at least one of your eyes on your intake. This will ultimately be to your benefit thanks to the summer lesson. Yeah. So there's a genre. There's a game called Tokimeki Memorial. I'm trying to remember when the genre came about. Definitely the 90s. And that genre is just going back to school and like getting in dates, essentially. Which is a sort of a thing in this. But this is what if you've attached on that genre to an RPG, essentially. All about summoning magic. The magic has been used throughout this history to summon both angels and demons into our realm. No, it hasn't. I've not played, like, I think they're called date. Is it called a date simulator? I don't know what it's called, because it's like a school dating simulator type thing. I understand why the genre exists. I've not really played any of those really, other than this. But, like, everything being timed to real time is a really interesting idea. The problem with this game is the way you're supposed to do dungeons is you're supposed to kind of opt in. You have so much dungeon to do, and you have a month to do it before boss. But it's entirely possible, if you play the game well enough, to do the entire dungeon segment in one day. which sort of fucks the pacing up. It just means you're doing school for like 3 hours and then dungeon for 3 hours. And clearly it's supposed to space out like this. But like, you lose days going in dungeons and it's like not efficient. But what is summoning magic exactly? When a magician conjures a pre-existing spiritual presence, at times they're also able to control the presence for their own goals. Just with shamanism, spiritual summoning can be found throughout recorded history in a number of different cultures. Even today, it's widely seen in books, movies, video games, and whatnot. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe's Faust was instrumental in the popularization of summoning magic. Was it? There are plenty. Wasn't the whole idea of Faust that was a bad thing? There are plenty more examples in summoning magic I'd like to cover, but we only have so much time. These children are learning nothing. Yeah, so the thing is, there's also, I'll get to a menu in a second. I could power through a few of them at least. Let's see, John Dee and Edward Kelly collaborated in Europe to summon an angel in the 16th century. No, they didn't. That lies. Later in the 19th century, the magician, I don't know how to pronounce that name, summoned a spirit named Apollonius. Following the footsteps degree was Aleister Crowley, who summoned Aigis, his own guardian angel, in the 20th century. What else? The Neoplatonist traditions engaged in the practice of theurgy, focused on summoning guiding spirits called demons. So obviously magic is real in this game, because it's an RPG and I use it against monsters. But it's very specific, like, circumstances have arisen for magic to be real. In Haitian voodoo, that's not how you spell voodoo, is it? I don't know how you pronounce that. Ungens? Male priests can summon spirits called Loa, of which there can be said to be over 1,000. As for Japan, the esoteric form of Buddhism called Vajrayana, there are some rituals that effectively function as summoning spells. By performing one of these rituals, practitioners attempt to invoke Buddha within themselves for the assistance of real-world actions such as healing. I could go on and on and on, but there are countless examples of summoning magic in this world. The point is that studying summoning is in many different forms. Long enough, you'll begin to see a pattern. Once magic circles, spells, and the like were established as necessary for summoning rituals, it grew more and more common, just as... So right now, I have the option to either listen to the lesson and my academics will go up, or sleep through the lesson and my courage will go up. My courage is full, so I'm just going to listen to the lesson. But you should bear in mind, summoning isn't used for deities or powerful beings, can be used to invoke common spirits as well. I just didn't know it was spelled like that. Take a seance, for example, or the Ouija board. Ouija board. Those rituals are comparatively easy to perform. And of course, Ouija is a company, I think. You're not supposed to use the term Ouija board, it's a spirit board. Because Ouija is owned by, like, the trademark of Ouija is owned by, like, a toy store. Like a big one. They can be very tempting, but as I've told you many times, Google, who owns the trademark for Ouija, as in Ouija board?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please say that again?
Who owns the trademark for Ouija board?
Okay, I found this on the web for who owns the trademark for Ouija.
Hasbro.
Check it out.
The company Hasbro owns the trademark to Ouija. It could very well result in unpleasantness. That's right. Alright, that's it for today. So if you see it on TV programs, they have to call it a spirit board instead. I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. And then maybe slightly smarter somehow. 6 is the Mac. Oh yeah, it does explain lots. Class ended. So, I have these monsters that I use in battle, and they all have Arcana attached to them. And you smush them together to get stronger ones. And when you get a new one, they get bonus experience based on how high your social links are. So these are people I all know in the world, and so I by hanging out with them, I level them up. But you also get a storyline with that particular person. So The Hermit is a storyline entirely done on an MMO on your computer. One of your teachers is secretly an MMO player. She acts like a completely different person online. And it's just her, like, explaining how stressful her job is to you. And she just sort of makes peace with it by the end of that storyline. So you gotta, like, make sure you allot your time properly throughout these segments to try and hang out with as many people as possible and get your stats up. So I've accidentally gotten my... I don't know where it is. I've got my...